Hello, welcome to Inner Alchemist Tarot, where you are your own alchemist. Thank you for being here. Let's see what Spirit has in store for us. Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your reading. We're at July 23rd now, so for the coming week, and also for those just tuning in whenever this also applies to you. Thank you, Spirit, so much for these messages. They're about to come through. The cards have been cut and pre-shuffled with your energies. I'm just going to warm them up here. Okay. We're going to draw from the tarot. We're going to draw from the oracle first, then draw from the tarot, and then draw some more oracle cards to finish up the reading. That's what we have for you. This is a general reading, Sagittarius, so please use your discernment. And not all the messages may apply to you. Take what you need and leave the rest, okay? And thank you so much for being here. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking the videos if they, are resonating with you somewhat. That also helps others find the videos and helps grow the channel. I appreciate you so much. So thank you. May you be doing well. Let's see what we have for you. Sacrifice. 12. Okay, I'm going to put this right here. Palladian activation, coming together, harmony in the heavens, and resolution. And we're going to do I'm going to read the description on that particular card because this deck is very intense, so I want to get the best out of that for you. Okay, Sagittarius. Okay, we have illumination. Okay, let's read this Palladian activation to start out with. And so we could get, a little bit more. And pardon me if you hear noise in the background, people in the background kind of like screaming. I live in a village and I live right across from Grand Central Station pretty much in this place. So they're right there and they're having some kind of game out there. So you might hear some screaming and yelling and on. It's actually all in joy. Okay. Palladian activation. Coming together. Harmony in the heavens. Resolution. The Pleiades are also known as the Seven Sisters. Is an open star cluster found in the northwest of the constellation Taurus. These bright blue luminous stars, which formed in the last 100 million years, are among the stars closest to Earth and are the cluster most obvious to the naked eye. It is for this reason that they have been connected to many spiritual traditions throughout the ages. This gateway transports us to the space where we can witness the great coming together of the Pleiades. Each and every single star within the cluster is representative of a nation of divine beings. The Pleiadians are said to be human-like beings with honor the feminine and live in an advanced way that we on Earth could also experience. If we were to accept and honor the holiness of the female body, if we were able to travel to the Pleiades in the third dimensional world, we would not find these beings. However, for they have transcended the physical state and operate on a higher vibration. Find the Pleiades in the night sky, or look at an image online, then say, "Great Pleiadian guides, thank you for showing me how to heal the matriarchal line and honor the feminine so that I can support a more balanced and evolved form of existence." So your message here is the Pleiadian energy is about coming together in peace and harmony. You are blessed to receive this gateway, for it's a powerful message of assurance that whatever uncomfortable energy you are experiencing right now will soon be washed away. The Pleiadians are beings who live in complete honor of their planets and their people. They acknowledge that in seeing, connecting with one another, they have the opportunity to see and experience the divine. They also know the consequences of disrespecting others. It's for this reason that there is no longer possible for them. If you are being challenged by loved ones now, aim to shift the dynamics of this relationship through a loving approach. The lesson you are facing at this time is an opportunity to heal old wounds and operate from a higher state of being. That's a beautiful message for you, Sagittarius. So let's see what we have. Let's do this first. I'm just going to draw one card from this deck. We'll see what we have from the tarot to make sense of these oracles. I'm seeing it already, though, a bit, especially with the sacrifice card here and this Pleiadian activation. Okay. We have the Ten of Wands showing up here. Let's see. The Four of Swords, the Moon, the Strength card. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Wands. Look at that. 9 to the 10 of Wands. The progression there. Sacrifice. So you may feel like you had to do a sacrifice. You made a sacrifice for something, for somebody. Maybe perhaps for a cause. There's a beautiful rainbow coming up to the back here, if you can see that. The clouds. She's in the water. In a type of yoga position with hands facing up. And these beautiful flowers here in the background. There's a lot of beautiful symbology in the sacrifice card. I always like to say, we're not really sacrificing for ourselves anymore, right? This is the new energies coming up, but let's get into this here. The Four of Swords is a resting period after heartache happened. The Four comes after the Three of Swords, which is a really harsh heartbreak time. Getting rest, listening to your dreams, listening to messages. It's a healing time, okay? And again, that sacrifice card is right above that. You know, again, backwards, like the prayer position with their hands, right? You see that with their hands there? And also the prayer position here in the Four of Swords. So, going within, listening to messages, that's a big thing there. In the church. I also want to point out, too, the fourth sword down here is like the Ace of Swords. So, getting clarity on a situation by taking a rest. What's this Four of Swords? Six of Wands. That's your energy too. Wands is Sagittarius, Leo, Aries energy. What's the Six of Wands? And the Ace of Wands. Look at that. So at this time, again, all the messages here are going to make more sense as we move on here. Getting rest after heartache. Getting recognition from a job well done. That's the Six of Wands, as you can see. Her victory wreath is around that wand that's lit up. And you can't see it here, but all the hands are kind of, you know, giving her congratulations, or, you know, the light's shining on her, and she's receiving that recognition. And here, the Ace of Wands is a brand new ace from God, giving you a new journey, way on your journey. See the tears coming down the person's face right here? But her third eye is lit up with that. Again, there's the wand. This wand is the fire of the wand. The fire of the wand is lit up here. Endless potentials and possibilities. A lot of creativity when it comes to the Ace of Wands. New creative beginning. And it might have something to do with this Pleiadian activation. This is some big time energy right there. Coming together. The Moon card is a Piscean energy. It's also a card of great intuition. The Moon is a symbol of intuition. The two pillars right here, again, it's a, you know, activation, yeah, going through a portal type of thing, where you're coming out of the shadows and going up and taking that path up to the mountains. Harmony up into the heavens, yeah. But the Moon, again, can sometimes mean that you may not be seeing things as clearly, but with this Ace of Wands in here, it's lit up. You know, that's giving this message that something's happening, that you are. Let's see what this Moon. We got the Knight of Wands, and we have the Ten of Wands. Look at that! All these wands lit up. Wand lit up. Wand lit up in the third eye. All the wands are lit up here. Knight of Wands is all about, you know, going off an adventure, you know, doing your own thing, listening to your own drum, going to that party, having a good time, coming together, yeah. And the Ten of Wands is literally, the Ten of Wands came up here too, so the Ten of Wands twice, is putting down burdens, You know, she's lit up these wands up here, and she's gathered the rest here, just moving on. Putting it down. Whatever it was that you were carrying, whatever that sacrifice that you were doing for yourself. And again, this is a general meeting. You have to put the pieces, but they go for you. You know, take what you need, leave the rest for this. Illumination, especially with this activation here, this illumination card. Something's being illuminated, yeah. You got a lot of this light, the wands, the fire lit up. Whatever was challenging, you are going through it. You have the strength card coming in here. And see the infinity symbol right above her head, just like the magician. You know, she's got within her the calm, the peace, the courage, you know, like the lion, the courage. And we are in Leo season right now, Sagittarius, so you have whatever it was challenging for you. You're coming through it with this inner strength. Something's being illuminated. What is this strength card? The King of Wands. Look at that. You got a lot of fire energy in here. Of course, we are a fire sign, but we're seeing a lot of fire sign in this particular reading. King of Wands is all about serendipity. The king, who is a leader, takes charge, is a fiery guy, makes things happen. There's the lion here, the lion is here, and you're doing it at this time in Leo season. Carry this reading off too for a couple of weeks through the Leo season. And again, this also applies to whenever you're coming into this reading. It could be December, it could be, you know, in April or whatever it is, but it doesn't matter. It still applies to you. But you do have the lion energy coming in here too. Serendipity. The King of Wands is a king that is a leader, makes things happen, built his empire. He's got the passion. He's again, fiery guy, makes things happen. He's carrying that wand of victory. And the Death and Rebirth card is coming in here. And whatever it was that you were felt like you were sacrificing, for whatever it was happening, whatever got to you, whatever the challenge was for you, it's over. And there's a new beginning. The Death and Rebirth. And you see the figure 8 symbol right there between death and rebirth. Again, it's showing up. And it has everything to do with, you know, making magic as above, working with spirit, bringing down, like that Pleiadian activation, bringing it here to the earth plane. Through you, it becomes physically manifested as something tangible. As above, so below, as within, so without of yourself. Okay, so that's making it real. Nine of Wands is taking that final look back over, you know, what occurred, kind of leaning on that wand, little rickety, you know, because you've been, whatever the challenge was, it kind of made you a little tired. But nonetheless, you're still moving on because there's that Ten of Wands showing up twice, and it's showing up again here. On the bottom of the deck here is the Hierophant card. You know, when in doubt, ask Spirit, what do I do? You know, listen, breathe, do some deep breathing. But the Hierophant is a teacher because he's enlightened. Again, that light that's coming up from within, the wands that are lit up, the wand that's lit up within the third eye here, the knowing, all that endless creativity and the potentials and possibilities. Her drum is lit up. The wands are lit up behind her. The wands are lit up here in this Ten of Wands. Here in this Ten of Wands. Lit up here with the king is carrying that torch. And it's the same thing with that light. This beautiful lotus flower up above here. I love the colors of the pink and the orange. But the Hierophant, you know, this person climbed the stairs to enlightenment, became that and embodied it and now radiates it. So as a teacher of that, people come to him to teach. So he teaches and shows and way shows. So you have the Hierophant energy coming in. And that's what Spirit wants you to know for this reading, for these messages, is that whenever you're feeling like it's too much, go within and just ask for assistance and wait for the answer. Because it could come in a very soft way. We have to soften ourselves for that. We have change showing up here. That's number 9. We have number 12. That reduces to 3. Any of the numbers are good numbers for you. 32, despair. That reduces to 5. It's kind of like a lot like the 5 of Pentacles. So again, whenever something happens you know, and you don't know what to do, when in doubt, ask Spirit and listen. Listen for the guidance that shows up here, okay? And again, it could come so soft. That's why we have to, like, just take time out if we're feeling. So whatever the emotion is, you got to calm yourself down first, and then you're able to hear it. We don't go into meditation or to get, you know, quiet like that for the answers. We do it so that we can quiet our minds, and then the answers come. Either it comes through an action that you have to take. It just, you can't do anything else. Because you can just feel it, like you just, or, you know, however. Inspired action, I like to call it. Self-respect, number 28, that reduces to 10, reduces to 1. And again, any of the numbers that I'm mentioning are good numbers for you at this time. Self-respect. That ties in with that Pleiadian activation energy too. Respecting the feminine is that inward force to get the job done. That's the feminine. The masculine is the outward force to get the job done. So whatever that is, and whatever that means for you, but the feminine energy, like the Pleiadian energy, is all about honoring that inner movement. Everything comes out from within. So respecting, having that self-respect. One more for this? Here. Yin and yang. Look at that. And again, that's that balance. That's the balance of the masculine and the feminine. Give and receive. Not just receive, receive, give, give, give. Give, 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 receive, receive. No, it's the balance thereof within. That ties in with the self-respect that's coming up here. Ooh. We have Rabbit Spirit, number 49. That reduces to 13, reduces to 4. Now is a lucky time. Interesting. I feel like that despair card, this change that's coming up here, is because it's coming away from that. Whatever that was for you, that what you needed that 4 of Swords to take your rest, to get healing. Something's being activated, pay attention, and is illuminating this whole entire thing for you, okay, at this time. The Hierophant card. Again, that's the Godhead card. Pay attention. You are the light. Be a light unto yourself. This is a lucky time. Rabbit's coming in for you. Go to whatismyspiritanimal.com. That's a really good site to go through to get more information for animal spirits. So look up rabbit. And I do the white rabbit readings every beginning of every month, so stay tuned for those. They're also on the channel, so you can check out past ones. Again, any of the readings are good whenever you tune into them. So that's how it works. Even though I sometimes date stamp them. Creation. I have the power to direct my life. With a constructive attitude, I create what is best for my soul. I firmly believe I can transform and improve my inner and outer worlds by turning every thought into affirmative action. I act in the image of God and bring light into my life. God, Creator, Great Spirit, my higher self, whatever you relate that to, you're acting in the image of that and bringing light into your life, much like that Hierophant card right there. And I love that. I'm going to put that right there. One more, Spirit. Positive thinking. My life is full of small patches of light. I direct my thoughts to that which brings me well-being, and I place what is weighty for me into the hands of the universe. Little by little, the light awakens in my being, and I find serenity. And that's exactly it. You know, I place what is weighty for me. Again, the 10 of Wands showed up twice. And I love it. This particular image of the 10 of Wands is you got the Great Bear Spirit right above this person's head. You know, bear coming in there is one of the oldest spirit guides, at least of the Native American I know culture. So placing it into the hands of the universe to take over, and because you know when you just can't take it anymore, when you just can't find an answer anymore, when you just don't know what to do, you leave it up to the higher powers to take over. And it's true, they're right there. Sometimes we can get in the way because we want to control the situation, and we just make ourselves deeper into despair, deeper into that. I want to say too, there's that not hiring side below, right in the background here. So it might have been something around your finances, perhaps. You know, again, put the places, put them what they need for you. But there's a big change on the way for you, Sagittarius. Okay, well, that's a mouthful of messages there. Thank you, Spirit, so much for these messages and many blessings on your journey, Sagittarius. Thank you for subscribing to the channel, and thank you for liking this video. If it resonated, it helps others find it. Appreciate you so much. Thank you.